Hello, everyone. My name is Darren DeFillo, and I am here today to just discuss some things that I have been going through. Now, I'm just kidding. It's not about me, but a part of it is the fact that I've tried some different things throughout my lifespan on trying to be just a better person, better overall individual, and I just wanted to share with you guys what has helped me be more productive, specifically, be more productive. So today I'm going to share with you 5 things to help you be more productive. Sometimes we get into a rut to where we just can't do anything, or we're doing things and we're wondering, like, why aren't we progressing? Why aren't things really moving in the ways that we think that they should move? What's missing, right? So this is something that I'm doing right now. These are some things that I'm doing right now, and I feel like it helped me before, and it's going to help me again. It's just about staying on track. So the very first thing you should do is write down who you want to be in the next 5 years. Who is that man? Who is that woman? Who is that person? Write it down. Be very specific. And when I mean very specific, I mean, where are you working? Are you working for somebody? Are you working for yourself? How much money are you making? What is your goal weight? What is your financial goals? What are your spiritual goals? These things are very important. Write them down. In 5 years, oh man, we could get so much done in 5 years that you would never imagine. But we kind of tend to look at now what's going on right now. How could we make things happen now? But you've become the person that you are now based on the habits and the decisions you've made in the last 5 years. So you just got to change the narrative if you want to be somebody different, right? And stay the course. So having a clear vision of your future self, it helps provide clarity, direction, and motivation. So it's very important to be clear about who you want to be. So just spend a few minutes every day, writing down your long-term goals, reviewing those goals, making sure that you have a daily routine that you're going to follow every day, something familiar every single day, right? And just do it. Review and adjust your plans accordingly and necessary as time goes by, because things change in our lives. But you want to stay the course. You start at a base and you want to keep moving and keep moving and keep moving. And when things change, obstacles come around, you gotta. If you have kids, their school schedule changes, or if you move, something changes about that. You know what I'm saying? But if that's in your regimen, you'll know who you're trying to be. So yeah, just stay on track. Stay on track. Number two, this is a big one. Wake up early. And when I say wake up early, I mean wake up between 4 and 5 a.m. I know it's hard for some people. Some people have night jobs. And of course, I recommend just, getting 8 hours of sleep. But the reason why getting up earlier, especially for people with kids, if you don't have kids and you're not working an overnight shift, I mean, even if you have kids, if you have family, and you have an overnight shift that's happening, that's a little bit difficult. I can understand that. For those of you who don't, everybody does not work overnight. Everybody doesn't work overnight. Wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. What this does, it does a couple of things. One, you waking up and having a specific plan in the morning to do things in the morning before anything else is happening in life, from your work, people calling you, all that good stuff. You get the things that you need to get done to make that person become a reality every single day that you're trying to be. It gives you a clarity on what you can do, because you're by yourself, you're alone, you're doing your self improvement, you're doing your gym workouts, even if you're working out at home. It's very crucial if you can do that. Now, if you're single and you're working overnight and everything else like that, getting those 8 hours of sleep and then the next day, once again, starting over. And also saying, no to things. Because me, I make it a thing to say, hey, I need to be heading home at 7:30 p.m. every single day. I just need to do it. I have to go home every single day at 7:30 p.m. in order for me to be to bed by 8:30 p.m. in order for me to wake up at 4:30 a.m. This is what I'm doing in this moment now because that's what I wanted, and I have so much going on in my life. But it's forcing me to say no to things. If I have a job, I need to be creative and find a way either how to get that job done at that time when it's later than 7:30 or 8 o'clock. If my kids have practice, I have to be more creative. Who can I put in those places to replace me? It's making me grow. It's making me think outside the box. So basically, this allows for you to have quiet and uninterrupted time. Set an alarm every day until it becomes a habit for your body to just wake up around those times between 4:30, 5 a.m. and just go to bed early. I mean, you know, simple. Go to bed early. Go to bed early. It keeps you out of a lot of trouble. This is something that you're trying to do to make sure that your life is better. You could sacrifice doing other things besides going to bed early to get up and wake up early and do things that you want to do, to be the person that you want to be, to be the real person that you want to be, right? So number three, in those first few hours, use those first few hours for self-improvement. And what I mean by self-improvement, what is it that are you journaling? Is that something that you want to do as far as making a blog? Are you planning out your days? Are you working out in the morning? Do the self-improvement things. Do those things that's going to create that person. Specifically, right now, I am in the mornings. I do my YouTube channel stuff. I plan out my workouts. I make sure that I do my other business, the herbal tea business, checklist. I do those things, and I read my Bible. Those are the things I want to work on: my health, my spirituality, my finances and business, and my YouTube channel. That's 4 things I do every single morning. So, what are your 4 things? What are your 2 things? What's your 1 thing that you need to do every single morning in order to become that person that you want to be in the next 5 years? Now, number 4 is a very helpful one, is practice time blocking. So there's this rule. It's you basically putting an alarm on, working 25 minutes straight, and then calling a break after that. It could be like a 5-minute break. So you want to limit your distractions and just work in time blocks. And this could spill over to your day throughout your work period during the day. But especially in the morning, time block, making sure that you have things in place in order for you to do the jobs that you need to do in the timely manner that you need to do them. So time block things and make sure that it works out. But, use those 2 hours and make sure that you're on time with things, right? Whatever you need to drink water, whatever the case may be. Put the time blocks in, even if they're smaller. But when you need to focus on something, that 25 minutes and then take a break. And the reason why is because multitasking can really reduce efficiency. We trick ourselves into thinking that we can really multitask and do good jobs, and that's just not the case. When you focus on one thing at a time, it really does help you move forward in the ways that you couldn't imagine, versus us doing 2-3 things at one time. So make sure you're focusing on one thing at that time. When you focus on that one thing, complete it, then move to the next. Okay, you don't have to be perfect if you're working on these things every day, but complete it, do it, make progress. And that just leads to my next and final tip, is focusing on one task at a time. I mean, it goes back into when you do those time blocks and making sure things is put into order. You order your life versus letting something else order your life, just letting things happen to you. You want to be on offense and not defense. Yes, there's things that you want to do defensively as far as making sure. I mean, yes, you want to protect yourself with things, but be on offense. Do the things to make things happen, and do it effectively, efficiently. I was a culprit too, trying to do three things at once, trying to and on the grand scheme of things, it may look like I'm doing more than one thing at once because technically you are, but you're not when you have focus on things at a certain time. And people then wonder, well, how do you do all of this? I don't know how you have the time in the day. How can you take care of your kids and do this and do this and do that? Focus on one thing at a time. So that's the 5 things that I have for you today. I hope this helps you be more productive. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more to come. Thank you for watching. Peace.